We're trying to go. Here we are. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're watching this after the fact, this is the tornado outbreak of December 28th through 29th as it occurred live. Again, if you're watching after the fact, this is a new stream. We have overran our 12 hours and are now here with this. There we go. I'm posting everywhere that this is the new stream. I'm trying to link it, but I'm not finding a button I need. There we go. We're back. There we go. We are tornado warning list. We are tornado warning list, so we're going to go till about 1 a.m. With that in mind, I did not expect them to cancel both tornado warnings. I wouldn't have even came back live, but we're here, so we're going hour 12 to hour 13. Wow. We're gonna go till 1 a.m., but I think we're done after that. I wonder how the stream looks on Insta, on YouTube. We're gonna stay here till 1, and then that's it from us here in the Weather Center. I gotta edit my stuff. Yes, I do, but we're gonna stay live till at least 1. That'll give us about 55 minutes, so about 13 hours live. It's a lot easier to do that instead of deleting this stream, because I've already got it out there, so we're gonna stay live till 1. This gives us a chance to talk about tomorrow, because while we're here, there we go. That can go there, and we're going to open College of DuPage. This is the progression of stuff. I'm going to regional this. Visible blue. Without composite radar. 200 frames. This is all that progressed today. This is how everything progressed, and we'll take a look on it on long wave infrared. This is the progression of the day, as we have seen a lot of tornado warnings. Yes, there is still a severe thunderstorm warning. No, we're not actively looking at the severe thunderstorm warning, because we're going to go over weather models. And now we're over to a slight risk, which we're going to track for you guys now. Alright. HRRR. We'll go through multiple weather models. We have a slight risk for this area here tomorrow, as tornadoes are possible. damaging winds, maybe a tornado. This is at 13Z, and I believe 13Z. I'm going to have to do some conversions here because I'm lazy, so I'm going to just search it up. 13Z is 8 a.m. 7 a.m., sorry. 8 a.m. Eastern. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, till 20Z. At 2. And this is the continuation. This is why we have a slight risk. It's for the damaging wind gusts. And I do expect an enhanced risk of severe weather to get issued for the damaging wind threat right in here. I think right here we could see a enhanced risk of severe weather for this area, as that damaging wind threat to me just looks really crazy. If we take a look at lightning density, not too much, and simulated echo tops really supports what I'm thinking. If we take a look at the surface wind gusts, we'll see along that line gusts up to 40, 45, 50, maybe. But even with that, still can see areas up to 75, 80 mile per hour. I believe it's mile per hour. No, that's knots. 45 knots, I think, is 45 KTS 2 mile per hour. Because I suck at conversions. 51. Yeah. Okay, so I'm right about that. That is almost severe winds. 58 plus mile per hour wind gusts is considered severe, so. And if I want to take a look here, because there's not much. Let's go to precipitation. I kind of want to see what GFS has. Little bit of rain up here. I don't think it'll be too much. Maybe a small damaging wind threat with that. This is Monday, January 6th. The significance that day. And let's take a look at SLP and precipitation. Kind of see where, not precipitation. This doesn't include snow, but colder temperatures though. Let's take a look here at your surface temperatures. A cold January, Oklahoma could see teens as late as January 12th. Even past that, I do predict a very cold January for Oklahoma. Much of the U.S., where parts of the U.S. can see temps negative 10, negative 11 degrees. It's insane. Oh, there we go. I didn't think we'd be this way too long. Scroll lock. Scroll lock. Move that up there. There we go. We do have a tornado warning for Calhoun, Letohatchee, Fort Deposit, and Hayneville. You guys need to be in your tornado safe place. Enter most center part of your house in a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're caught outdoors or in a mobile home, protect yourself from flying debris and by moving to a closest substantial shelter. If you guys do not have anything, which in this area you guys should, try to find a ditch. Do not go under an overpass that is a wind tunnel, and it will accelerate that wind much faster. It's more deadly. It's much deadlier. If you're driving along Interstate 65 from US 31 to Alabama 283, stop driving. There's a tornado warning. If you are driving along State Highway 97 from US 31 to Lowndes-Boro, you guys need to stop driving. There's a tornado warning. And State Highway 21 from US Highway 80 to 283. Please stop driving and kind of find your closest substantial shelter. It is a tornado warning. These are going to be extremely hard to see. 1, it's nighttime. It's hard to see. You're going to have lightning and stuff. 2, it's rain wrapped. So, with that being in mind, please take your proper tornado precautions. How long has this been on radar? Not too crazy, but... And this does keep us until at least 12:45, so we were right in streaming. I am tired today. We have this Dr. Pepper. I don't want to get my bang out tonight since we're about to end stream probably in an hour and a half. And what are you barking at? Gee. Ooh, that's kind of significant. That's kind of significant right there. That's also rotation right there. Again, it's going to be rain wrapped. You're not going to see it well. That's why I'm saying take your tornado precautions, even if you can't see it. But Calhoun and Fort Deposit, you guys can come out of your tornado safe place. They have dropped that tornado warning for you guys, and we do have a new tornado warning. Like I said, they were going to reissue that, and that does go until 1 a.m. So let's pull up another GR2. I should realize what counties are Alabama, because we cover so much Alabama. There you go. Robertsdale, Summerdale, South Loxley, tornado warning. Take your tornado precautions. Enter most center part of your house in a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're caught outdoors or in a mobile home. Find the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. If you have a basement or a storm cellar, that is preferred. A lot of your safe rooms are closets, bathrooms, whatever is the most interior part of your house. If you're in a mobile home or RV or anything like that, go to the closest substantial shelter. I figured this right here would go tornado warned after it crossed back into land, and I was right. Okay. That's good news that that's not going on. I'm going to take a look at NOAA. Now, if they did keep that slight risk, and they have a 5% TOR outline, I have a feeling we're going to see an enhanced risk. Enhanced wind-driven risk. That's what I feel like right now. Sorry about that. We're still seeing signs of rotation. And we're also 70-mile-per-hour wind. So even if this isn't a tornadic, I need to move off of that. I think after these last few warnings, we're ending. Okay. That's so much better. I was using Birmingham the whole time. Which, although we still have a wind rating of 68-mile-per-hour winds. So, with that in mind, Montgomery, I don't know if they're going to issue a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't think so, but they could. Echo tops are still pretty high on this cell, so, and your hill really isn't there. It's just your tornado threat right here. That is your tornado threat. Oh. As soon as I place a storm track, it moves. Hayneville, you guys can come out of your... Not yet. There's a new rotation trying to form off on that. This is going to cut close to Montgomery, which I know there, I believe is a National Weather Service in Montgomery. If I'm not mistaken. No? I always thought the National Weather Service, also, Montgomery was also a thing. Guess I'm wrong. Oh, that's Montgomery television markets. Leave it to me to mess that up. But yeah, Birmingham and then Montgomery. Okay, that makes sense. This is your tornadic rotation near Robertsdale and Summerdale. We'll go ahead and get a storm track on that here. Storm motion for morning. This is going to cut close to Robertsdale here in about 10 minutes. Probably about 7. It will be across United States Highway 90 in 13 minutes. Probably 10 minutes. And then it will be out of the warning in 20 minutes. That tornado warning remains in effect for the next 26 minutes as well. We do not have any tornadoes on the ground as of this time, but we do have 3 special marine warnings, 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, and 2 tornado warnings. While we're here on this radar, pretty decent rotation up in the higher, how high is that? 13,000 feet. Good rotation on that cell. Looks like another area of rotation trying to form off going near Sommerdale, sorry. I keep saying Ville for some reason, but Sommerdale. Silver Hill. And I will say, the updrafts are tilted. Updrafts are tilted in most storms, especially these QLCS tornadoes. So that's the reason, hey, that rotation may be outside the warning, but they have that warning there. And it can be confirmed by the Maxwell radar, which is right here near Tuskegee and Franklin. I want to take a look at photographs again to see where I'm thinking, because I know they're updating really rapidly. This is what the environment looks like. This is at 6:23Z, so 10 minutes ago. Very supportive photograph here, I will say. I will say that right there is wind shear. It's not enough to produce a large tornado, but it is there. And it could produce a tornado. And that is the photograph of this radar site. That's where I said, hey, this needs to be watched really closely. My music quit playing. Okay. Stop screenshotting. I gotta fix that issue. But I think your greatest severe threat right now is right here near Summerdale. And again, I will say this again, that line is weakening. This whole line right here is weakening. I'm hoping here soon we do see an gust front associated, which would just tell me, hey, that tornado threat's going to be over here shortly. Or for a short time at least, that tornado threat will be over. We have 2 tornado warnings, one remaining in effect for the next 13 minutes, sorry. And one that remains in effect for the next 7 minutes. Yes, 7 minutes. A really nice hook echo, I must say, right here. A really nice hook echo right there. That might become an embedded supercell. If that becomes embedded, we're in for a long day. I want to take a look at meso analysis on my other screen. This will kind of give me an update as to what I'm thinking. This is the greatest likelihood of a significant tornado right there, by the way. I can't rule out a embedded supercell coming through here. There's still good probabilities for that. And there's about 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE. I'll kind of show you guys what it's doing. You're having that CAPE kind of do that. Here's the thing. We're seeing a lot of forcing. And that's keeping that CAPE right there. And that's what we're seeing. Is that. So there's that explanation as to if I'm confirmed or not. And wind shear looks to be around 55 to 60 knots. So we're still in that potential zone to see a tornado, maybe an EF1. I don't think we'll see a strong tornado, which is EF2 or greater. I mean, it is possible, but I just can't see it happening unless we see an embedded supercell, which is down here near Florida is possible. Snowdune, Montgomery, Madison, Pike Road, Cecil, Shorter, get ready. You might have a tornado warning here in the next few minutes, and as an extension, I do think they'll include Montgomery in that as well. Southern to central parts of Montgomery. That right there is, I think, what we'll see that new tornado warning at. It wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing an embedded supercell here shortly. It is almost time, like 5 minutes to the tornado warning on the right side. If you're in Latouhatchee, you guys can come out of your tornado safe place now. If you're along Alabama State Route 21, you guys can come out. Alabama State Route 97, you guys can also come out. If you're along Interstate 65, you still need to be sheltering. And I'm hoping there's no one driving along Interstate 65. Because we're still talking about that tornado threat right there. And I do think here in the next few minutes, yeah, they are going to reissue They haven't drawn it yet, but they are going to reissue. I'm having to reset my playlist. We've went way further than I normally go. Let's have some fun. Okay. I think we're set for a little bit longer. Sorry, I have to adjust that because I'm trying to sit straight up now. There you go. New tornado warning including southern Montgomery. Snow done. Wait. I basically said this, so... I had it up here, but... Yeah, that's basically what I said. If you're driving along US 82 from 231 to Montgomery, stop. You guys need to be in your train to safe place. Go north to Montgomery or go south. If you're along US 331 from Montgomery to Sprague, find a closest substantial shelter. There is a tornado warning ongoing for your location. So impressive. And this goes until 1:15 a.m. Yeah, 1:15 a.m. At the rate we're going, I'm going to have to crack open 7 Dr. Peppers. That is unhealthy. Guess I'm doing a lot of running tomorrow. Monday. Because I'm sleeping after church tomorrow. Anyways. I could see them kind of moving that tornado warning just a bit this way towards Montgomery. I can see that with that. But I'm hoping that's not the case, because right now, Montgomery is very popular. We're already in a popular area, but... These are your only 3 tornado warnings. If you're in this tornado warning box here, you guys should be able to come out of your safe place. Gonna wait for the next scan. There we go. No, that can't be. I want to say we might be close to a possible QLCS tornado just south of Summerdale, and possibly to the north, where we may have 2 separate rotations. I don't think it's 1 full rotation. I just can't see that being the case. I can see this being a rotation here and this being a rotation here, but I can't see that being 1 whole rotation. That would be very scary. But here we are, and these are going to be moving off northeast, so you guys need to be near a train of safe place. Summerdale, you guys will be fine in about 10 minutes. That's scary. We're starting to get that look that we may get a tornado producer right here. Oh, that's not embedded. I wouldn't say that that's embedded supercell, but wow, that is impressive. I think we're close to tornado genesis here as well. I'm curious which one produces the tornado first. Oh, excuse me, everyone. We've been here for over 13 hours, almost. Nah. I want to say, interesting note on this Summerdale storm. cloud tops are a lot hotter or colder. I'll explain that in a second. It's the same thing with hurricanes. The higher you go, the colder you get. Or we also call these hot towers as well. Possible tornado. We are now down to 2 tornado warnings. Wow. It's a battle of which one produces what first. That's my honest opinion. What produces what first. But this Summerdale storm, I'm seeing has a little bit of a higher tower or a colder tower, which does indicate it is much stronger. And so that's the issue. Is it? I think that one might go first, or the snow dune. I'm glad today didn't go high risk. We're in this little area. I'm gonna point this out. I made a bet that if today went high, I'd go bald. We were this close to going high risk. I'm not joking. My friend up at the Storm Prediction Center said that they had drawn the high risk and everything, and then said, let's keep it moderate. And that was the good news. Or that's what they've said. So we're pretty close to getting a tornado. If not, we do have a tornado. Both these cells might have a tornado here short. I'm going to wait on another scan before I call that a tornado, but I think we have tornado genesis northwest of Summerdale, where we do have a small debris drop, a small correlation coefficient drop. Correlation coefficient is similarity, so your bright pinks, your pinks are just rain and stuff that belongs. But when you start seeing these greens, possibly even into your dark blues, that's where, hey, something's happening. Something that's non-meteorological. You're going to see a lot of these. And I think we may have a tornado. Just pointing out. It'd be hilarious if both of them produced at the same time. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me either, but 83 mile per hour. What? Weak tornado, I think. I do think we had a weak tornado. I'm not saying it's still on the ground anymore, but that's kind of what it signals to me, is we did just have a weak tornado. Oh, insanity coming from that. This is where I think your tornado threat here in the QLCS mode will ramp really high for a short period of time as we come closer. Photographs really just support tornadoes at this point. QLCS tornadoes. I'm stuttering. I'm tired. When I stutter, I usually means I'm very sleep deprived. I haven't had much sleep for the last 2 days anyway, so. What was I saying? It's gonna be a long night. Yeah, that. To me, that was a tornado right there. I don't think the snow dune has produced yet, but I'm pretty sure that this one's produced. At least a very brief QLCS tornado. Let's wait on another scan here coming in. I want to see what scan we're on. I can see that being a good rotation right there, too. We should be getting a radar scan update here soon. Yeah, we have a tornado ongoing. This has been consistent. The Summerdale cell has produced a tornado, and I do have belief that that is now a tornado. We've had it for the past scans. I do believe it is a tornado now, so Summerdale produced first. I know it was close, but so was this cell. I still think that this cell is close to producing. Oh, by the way, they just updated that tornado warning. Robertsdale and Summerdale, you're out of that risk, by the way. They're going to have to re-update it because it's officially on the ground, I think. I think it's on the ground. Right there. That just looks like a tornado to me. I'm hoping this one over here updates here shortly so I can kind of see where we're looking at with this one. Ah, there we go. That's a pretty good hook right there. Insane. But we do have a tornado ongoing here near Seminole, northwest of Summerdale. It'll be out the warning in 15 minutes, and it'll cross U.S. Highway 90. I think it's lifted too. We have a lowered debris ball. We at least had a temporary tornado. Yeah, I think it's lifted. There we go. This is what happens. You're going to have these fast, brief spin-ups that happen, and then it just dies. That's what's so dangerous about QLCS tornadoes, is that they can strike between radar scans, which is why PAR, which was mentioned in Twisters, PAR radar data gives updates every 37 seconds. That can be crucial in detecting these types of tornadoes that mainly last seconds, 1 minute, and these happen between radar scans. That's the good news in PAR, which, yes, it was mentioned in Twisters. No, it's not going to be that small. It's going to be big, because to measure that much stuff, you got to have a lot of stuff, a lot of panels, everything like that. But Twisters was on track with that one. We've been working on this stuff since 2000 something. And we're just now perfecting it. So, it's a little bit of science for y'all. We did at least have a brief weak tornado near Summerdale. This one just looks impressive at this point. It's not even that it's producing, it just looks impressive. Something near Sprague I want to take a look at. I think we might get a tornado warning here for this area here. Probably get that tornado warning issued somewhere within here. That's my opinion as to where we could see a tornado warning with that cell. With that little part of that line. Alright, let's move down the line. We do have rotation, looks like developing near Rutledge. Up towards Brantley. Could also have something. Now we are looking 6,000 feet up in the air. That doesn't have much of an impact. Yeah, we had a brief weak tornado. It has lifted. And this is tornado number 27, I think. Not for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is tornado 27. Means we're 30 from breaking 2011 records. Yeah, look at that. We're seeing a notching right here. So that's providing that inflow, which is allowing for rotation. It'll enter the storm like this, and then it'll spin right here. It'll spin up. Sorry, I can't do that accurately. My camera is inverted to what I'm viewing. Oh, nice. And I think this one's weakened pretty significantly too, which would certainly be good news, because that means that might get that tornado warning to allow to expire in 4 minutes. I think they'll extend it just for a short time, then I think it'll be canceled. But still, Contachil, Quintel, Gonzales, and Brand New Park. You guys need to be watching very closely, as this could get a tornado warning extension here. Do we have any towers I can look at? I like tower data. Don't ask why, but that's impressive. No. There you go. There you go. Cecil, Pike Road, tornado warning. I was just talking about this too. I honestly predicted it to be issued right here, but that's still, we still have that tornado warning. So, Pike Road, if you're driving from Pine Level up to Montgomery on US 82, please stop driving. There's a tornado warning. I know it's late. I know you want to get home. Find the closest substantial shelter. If you guys cannot find a substantial shelter and you're thinking, oh, let's park over an underpass or under an overpass, don't. It's a wind tunnel. It accelerates that wind. It's deadlier than just being in the ditch, which the ditch is right now, if you guys can't find a safe option, is your safest option. If you're on 82 from Shopton all the way up to Montgomery, stop driving. Tornado warning. 231, that merges into 82. Yeah, okay. Wait till the storm passes the highway. I'm pretty sure we got a tornado. We are very close to a tornado. I'm not sure we got a tornado yet, but very, very close to a tornado. And on this cell, you're starting to see a little bit of a bowing segment here, which could allow this one to expire in 1 more minute. I just want to make sure. And this is still South Montgomery County. They might trigger this one for this area here. Tornado on the ground. That is an embedded supercell. That is an embedded supercell. Tornado is on the ground. I know the National Weather Service has confirmed it, but I'm confirming it right here. That might become a strong tornado. I am not joking. This is an embedded super... Wow. This radar data is impressive. Wow. I'm just saying that right now. I'm going to get a screenshot of this, actually. Save image. Entire window. I want to get one up close to this, because this is impressive for a QLCS tornado. No. Fine. Do me like that. So ignore me trying to get pictures of this. This is amazing. There you go. They observed it. They have observed the tornado warning there. This could go to be a little bit of a strong tornado. And this is what I say. Even though this is QLCS tornado threat, your strong tornado threat is possible. Unlikely, but possible. EF3s have been spawned by QLCS tornadoes. Just keep that in mind. So we are down to 2 tornado warnings. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get rid of that one, and we're going to go full screen onto this one, onto these 2 tornado warnings here. Let's wait on another radar scan. We're pretty close to that radar, so... Now, do you guys see? I called this out right here. We're gonna do this. I called it out. Right here. Hey, we have a notch introducing. Right here. This is where I called it. Do we see how quick it spawned a tornado? I called it at 54. At 53. At 58, it spawned a tornado. That quick. Velocities are concerning. If you're in Snowdon, you can guys come out of your safe place. South Montgomery, you can also come out of your safe place. I think this will take us to 120 warning, but I do feel like they're going to extend this. No, they would have already extended it, but... Well, I mean, considering we do have a tornado ongoing, they might be in the process of extending that one as we speak. So, we'll see with due time, but I feel like that's a pocket of damaging wind. They might tornado warn it, though. We should be getting a new radar update here shortly. I think it was short-lived. There you go. Still very impressive view, though. Wow. This is very classic. I do believe it isn't. I do believe that it is an embedded supercell. I believe. Don't quote me on that. It just looks like it. Yeah, echo tops are crazy. Waiting for the next velocity update. Yep, there you go. There you go. Broad rotation noting on velocity, but we do have a debris ball. And we really haven't seen much in the way of major damage, which is certainly good news. I want to see what... Looks like it's hit a few houses and some trees. Okay. Oh. I forgot. Shit. So here we go. This is an embedded supercell. I can't see this just being a QLCS. I feel like this is an embedded supercell. I mean, it could be QLCS. I'm gonna do some more analysis on this one. But with what I'm viewing here, just... Ooh. And we have a bounded weak echo region. Nice. Possibly a vortex hole. Also, that RFD surge is coming in. So we might kill that tornado. I do have that feeling that that RFD surge could kill the tornado. Cecil, it's coming up to you. Let's go ahead and get this out track because we've got 15 minutes until it's already out of that warning. Shorter, Tuskegee, Franklin, you guys, next up for this tornado. It is moving really fast at 45 miles per hour. It's faster than what we've been witnessing today. Ignore this tornado warning. It's over. Ignore that tornado warning. This is the strongest part of that line, and this is the tornadic part of the line. I'm gonna see, check Twitter. That's a wind pocket. A new tornado watch is in effect for Georgia until 9 a.m. We're not going till 9 a.m. I can't do it. Multiple report. Oh, that's scary. Limestone EMA reports of damage. Okay, yeah. That, I was right about that. Okay. I believe limestone is up here. Yeah, limestone's there. There's report of damage up there in limestone. But this is where we're watching because I do think we have a tornado. It may have dissipated. However, just looking, we don't have any hail, which is a note, and we're seeing pink on radar where the tornado should be. Which in turn tells me, hey, this is a tornado. Maybe wrong, because the CC is non-existent. But we may have a potential tornado just to the southwest of Cecil and south of Pike Road. So wait on the next radar scan to kind of confirm what I'm thinking. I think it's lifted. I do think that the tornado has lifted. Wow, impressive. We're gonna at least stay live until it passes this. I said we'd be live past Montgomery, and so far I'm right. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's get the watches out so we can kind of show off. Alright, this area of Georgia in yellow, we're going to turn off radar for a second. We're going to keep tornado warnings active for a reason. Anywhere in yellow, you are under a tornado watch. However, if you are past this, your severe weather threat's over. Like, it's done. You can go to bed. Good night. But if you're in this area of Georgia, watch very closely for possible QLCS tornadoes. Alright, there we go. That's my little rant on that. Now I'm turning watches off. This is going to be coming up towards Cecil. Again, this tornado warning, non-existent. Don't worry about it. I don't know why they haven't canceled it yet. Because that tornadic rotation has moved up towards here and still yet doesn't look too considerable for a tornado. It looks like damaging wind at that point. The more I look at the hook, which that's the hook, the more I'm intrigued. Just it's beautiful. Oh, once again, I would not be surprised if we do see a that's impressive. That tornado watch goes till 9 a.m. Anyways. There we go. Removing synopsis for a short time. SPC, we're going to add tornado watch number, whatever, 273. number 723. I want to wait on velocity before I go crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to have room for all this stuff. There we go. We have now included the new tornado watch up here. Effective until 9 a.m. We'll go ahead and show that off here. As your current rotation, I still wouldn't be surprised if it produces yet another tornado. There you go. This is that new tornado watch. I do just want to show this. This is that new tornado watch that goes until 9 a.m. We're not going to be live till 9, but I just want to point this out. We will be watching Atlanta very closely and Albany, but we're not going to be live that long. I just cannot do it. But here you go. That's that new tornado watch. This does include Tallahassee, Dothan, Warner Robins, Columbus, LaGrange, Edgeville, Athens, and Gainesville. So, let's get back to the tornado warning active. Could that be circulation below Cecil? Yeah. This is that rotation right there. It's essentially right over Cecil. But yes, you are right about that. This is that rotation right there. That right there, that's hard to tell. Maybe weak rotation, but I'm not going to call it like that. Oh, by the way, this one's recycling. I think we'll have a tornado warning here shortly for Milstead, maybe shorter. Also, extension for shorter. You're studying. Well, I am too. Actually, I'm still in high school, so I've still got a long ways to go. But I've learned so much from just watching other people, etc., that I just know a lot, which is good. And I want you to continue doing the same thing. Learn from other people, kind of get used to seeing all of this stuff. And that's the best way to become one. That's my personal opinion on it. Do we just have... Okay. I figure we'll get a new tornado warning off that here in a second. Tornado warnings. I'm not a forecaster. Also, shorter Milstead. Wrong storm, but okay. Tuskegee, Franklin. Tornado warning active until 1:45 a.m. If you're driving along Interstate 85 from State 186, kind of slow down a bit. Probably go down US 80, State Highway 176, US 80, yeah. Then it turns in. Okay, that's the thing. Alright, when do I think the tornado warnings will slow down? Tornado warnings will be ongoing all night. But I do think at some point we'll kind of see a tick down when I can end. Probably after 2. So these are the only 2 active tornado warnings. Also, we got 1-inch hail being reported with radar, so. And it looks like this one's dying, by the way. It does look like that rotation that we were just seeing is dying a bit. We've still got an inflow notch, but I do think it is going to die off here soon and let that northern notch take over, meso handoff essentially. Excuse me. Tuskegee, oh wow. It's been a while since I've called that place out in specific. Wow. Yeah, that's nothing. It does not align. Yeah, I can't. What sucks is we're about to go right over radar. Or just so close to radar, it's going to be indiscernible. So we're going to lose a bit of visual for a little bit, then I think we'll regain it near Auburn. This could make its way up to Auburn, honestly. At the rate it's going, Auburn is in the direct path in 50 minutes. If it hasn't... we're moving northeast at 50 mile per hour. That's terrifying. Now I can say that's rotation. Okay. Prove me wrong. Nice. Yeah, that's that rotation. Maybe some rotation just northwest of Shopton. Trying to... That might be rotation to Tallahassee. May get a tornado warning. I don't want to call it yet. But I will say one more scan and it continues to show that, yeah, they'll probably get one. And they're going to warn every small rotation. This is a QLCS tornado threat. These can be on the ground and lift back right up and do EF2 damage. Not usual we see QLCS EF2, but it is possible. Yeah, I think so. Here's one rotation, here's the other. So yeah, they're going to keep that tornado warning. What's up, Mounted Weak Echo region? We might have a tornado. This one's a little bit more difficult to say for sure, but based on evidence, we might have a tornado. That's some rotation right there. I'll probably tornado warn it here shortly for Tallahassee, maybe towards Kent. Here you go, there's one. There's 2 inflow notches, I believe. That's inflow. Current time is 1:21 a.m. We are tracking a tornado-warned QLCS tornado threat throughout Alabama into parts of Georgia, not Tennessee. before I say we have a tornado on the ground, one scan. I always wait one scan unless it's just obvious. And in QLCS tornadoes, it can be obvious, but we miss it. But now, I do believe we have a tornado. I want to wait for that new velocity scan. Yeah, that's a tornado. I figure they'll observe it here in a second. And I figure as soon as I press the button to observe it, it's gonna dissipate. So that's why I'm not observing it myself yet. Also, I have an uncertainty. So I don't want to go crazy and say, oh, it's that when it's not. Well, the storm itself has 926 joules per kilogram most unstable cape, mixed layer of 620. It's running out of cape. But also, these do not need much cape to produce tornadoes. So, there's that. Pretty sure that's a tornado. Everything's moving northeast. But the line's pushing east. So you're seeing that rotation going northeast. That's the explanation to that, why you're seeing two different movements. That line's pushing east and everything's going northeast. Okay. That, I can say that with confidence is a tornado. I can confidently say that. Very, very confidently. Yeah, that's a tornado that we're looking at right now. Or is it now? We're already western half of Alabama. I mean, eastern half of Alabama. We've moved way past Mississippi. Your tornado threat, I think, has the chance right here. This is until 9 a.m. Which I do believe that is the area of tornado watch. Yeah, that even confirms what I was just saying. Till 9 a.m., that's your short-term area. Yeah. But we do have a tornado ongoing. There's just no way it's not ongoing. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm not able to look at cams right now because I'm just not looking at cams. My computer sucks and will not handle watching a camera. So, we can't do that. Yeah, looking at that. We might have a twin. I don't want to... That's crazy. I don't want to say for sure, but... There you go. They also observed it themselves. So I was right. We're going to read this out loud for you guys. That's what I'm thinking. It might be twins. That's what I'm thinking. We may have two separate. At 1:24 a.m., a confirmed tornado was located over Millstead, moving northeast at 45, damaging tornado radar confirmed. A tornado was on the ground, moved to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, avoid windows. If you're outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Yeah, there's twins in that. I was not anticipating twins, but here we are. I'm going to turn this light down just a bit. Don't worry, that's just playing my stream back there. Tornado 2, Tornado 1. Nope, I messed up. That might be a little bit strong. In my opinion, that could be a strong tornado. I want to wait another scan. Oh, just like that. They've both faded out. I can tell this is still on the ground. I can tell that. I don't think this one's on the ground anymore. It's also getting caught behind that line, so... This tornado warning remains in effect for the next 18 minutes. Yeah, that confirms that this one's still probably on the ground, doing damage as we speak. It is hitting a small town, so we're going to pray for that town. Again, I'm going to say this once again. As soon as this line passes, your threat's done. Have a good night. But until this line passes, you've still got to watch out for tornadoes, especially QLCS spin-up tornadoes. We're also about to hit the radar site. Impressive. We're still watching this as it goes through. Very, very, very strong tornado happened way earlier today around 3 o'clock. I do believe it was on the ground for 3 hours and 45 minutes. We're talking about that for a reason. If I'm right, Tri-State was 3 hours 45. Anything above that would break a record. So we're going to tell in due time. We should be getting a new radar scan here in the next 2 minutes. I just see it getting behind, further and further behind that little line, and it's just telling to me that these tornadoes are weakening. Also based on CC, but there were twins, however, twins no more. Okay, no update yet. That's the latest right there. Might have some 1-inch hail being associated with this storm. And this is your tornado. Or I do. You're alright. You're welcome. I'm trying to help as many people as possible. And this is one of the ways to do it. So when someone comes through and asks about a location, I'll help them out to the best I can. And for real, thank y'all for watching. That's the whole reason that I can get this information out, is people trust me enough to say, okay, this is probably real. Which so far, everything I try to say is real. We should be getting an update here soon. It's building up its cape. I may have just taken an east turn. That's extremely hard to tell. We're starting to get into that radar zone to where it's difficult to see, but I do believe this is that tornado, and it should still be on the ground. It'd be nice if we had a tower. That'd be really nice if we had a tower. We're going to take a look at day 1. Never mind. Let's take a look down this line here. Looks like a little bit of rotation. No, that can't be. It doesn't match up. Right here, though, could be some rotation near Spring Hill. About 4,000 feet in the air, so that's going to be something to watch very closely. Babby, maybe some trying to develop, but, and going north. Maybe near new site. I'm not anticipating new site, but it could. I think a lot of people are using this radar tower. We're gonna watch, see if this tornado still continues for the next few scans. If so, I do think we'll get a extension tornado warning, and if it does not, we probably won't. That's just how I'm looking right now. This is the only tornado warning as of this time. Waiting for the next radar scan. I'm going to try to see if I can get it on radar scope. My phone real quick. I want to see if I can get it on radar scope, because maybe we're starting to run slow. Probably need to restart my app anyways, but oh, there you go. Just outside of Auburn. New tornado warning. If you're on Alabama 14 from Auburn all the way to Notasulga, you need to be in a transit place. Lochapoka, also tornado warning. Also with them saying it's just reported. This goes until 2 a.m. Yeah. Insane. Okay. Alright, let's get back to this crazy damage just coming from these tornadoes today. Well, yesterday. We're pretty close to the radar site, so it's going to be hard to see any fine details. Looks like rotation just to the west of Franklin. These cells are still going strong on infrared imagery. I'm going to move this down just a bit so you guys can see me better, because I'm probably going to be like this the rest of the night. Oh. Okay. That does make sense with what I've been saying this whole time. Oh! Right there. We were seeing debris being lofted 21,000 feet. Hello? We're actually doing that? Wait, did I just see a Oh, I was about to say. That was scary. I do think your best chance of spotting a tornado now is right here. I do think that this is your best chance right here. This tilt. That also could be that. Insane. We're having much clearer perspective. 330 feet. That's lofting debris. Very impressive, though. I think the higher up you go, the better it gets, especially on these close radar encounters. That's how I've always seen it, is it just gets much easier to see, so. Again, we have a tornado ongoing just west of Franklin. I wonder what it's hitting, because that's trees. Okay. That's your tornado right there. 124 feet off the ground. 124 feet off the ground. That just kind of signals to me. I'm having to look more up. Oh, I wonder, like, right here. Okay, that helps me a lot to kind of determine stuff. Might be a tornadic debris right there. And there we go. We can settle here for now and kind of just watch all of this unfold. I'm going to take a 30-second restroom break. I will be right back. Don't go. Sorry about that. Still looks to be a tornado still ongoing right there. Northeast of Franklin now. Officially northeast of Franklin. Here, and it's coming up towards really fast moving. It's going to be in Auburn in 20 minutes, which is concerning. So Auburn, you got 20 minutes to decipher if you want to take shelter or leave. Go north if you're in Auburn. Don't go east. You're just going to put yourself right back into the tornado's position, and that obviously would not work too good. Sorry, I'm kind of slow right now. We are so close to radar. This is the kind of silence. We should be getting a radar update here shortly. Radar is down. No? Don't think it is. We just got an update. I think we just got an update. I do not think we have a tornado unless this right here could be it too. Very well could be it. No, I can't see that radar's down right now. Let me see what radar scope says. Yeah, it's not down. We're just in the kind of silence right now. It's probably also running slow. What radar software are you using? Because it may be running slow because you're having a lot of people on your, on the, what you call it, your radar sites, your polling sites. You may have a lot of people coming through that, and that might be why it's kind of coming in through slow. I also use the public one, so it can get frustrating. Auburn, Oblique, Valley, Caseta. You guys need to be ready for this as it comes through. This might get another tornado warning. This might not. I'm hoping it does not. And I'm hoping it just becomes a damaging wind threat. But we will see in due time. What about Pensacola, Florida? Alright, let's move south. Pensacola. Pensacola would be MOB, Mobile. General thunderstorms. There is a special weather statement. Special weather statement. Yes, special weather statement for 40-mile-per-hour winds. Milton. It's the same thing. 40-mile-per-hour winds. It's just a special weather statement. You'll be fine. Theodore, what he means is he saw the tornado was on a tower cam and he saw it. Also known as intercepting, but it's just something I'm hoping to do this year is intercept my first tornado. I have not been in a tornado yet. So. But yeah, maybe 60-mile-per-hour winds, very brief in Milton, Florida. But other than that, you guys should be fine. Let's move back up here to these tornado warnings though. I'm pretty sure if you're in Milton, you can probably, as soon as this line, the rain lets up from what it is, you can probably go to sleep. Because after it passes, you can go to sleep. Like, your severe weather threat's done. Not sure if this is a tornado, but we're going to treat it as if that is the tornado. I'm seeing this bowing out. I do believe it's starting to bow out here, so I don't think that tornado threat's going to be much anymore for a little bit. There are live cams, yes. I'm not able to view them because my computer really sucks. I don't know if it's audible or not, but it really sucks. And I just need a new computer. New microphone too, but right now, that's beside the point. Now that could be the issue right there. That wouldn't surprise me that that's the issue. Right there, that could bring it in. Yeah, there's tower cams, I believe. Probably traffic cameras as well. But yeah, sec def, you'll be fine. Also, they just canceled that severe thunderstorm warning north of you, so I would say you're good to go to sleep. Maybe some broad rotation trying to form off right here. This is a damaging one threat right here. I could be wrong too. There are areas that's concerning me, but right now I'm looking at probably damaging winds. Which – It is 1:46 a.m. I'm tired, okay? So kind of excuse my processing of data. It's a lot slower than it normally is. So. Alright. Lowachapoka. Lowachapoka. You guys need to be in your turn safe place, honestly, yesterday. But this storm's coming up towards you guys, and it's going to bring gusty winds and rotation. I can't tell if the tornado's on the ground or not. I mean, that could be on the ground, but... Alright. We should have an update here shortly. I wouldn't be surprised to see a radar update here shortly. Let me tilt it. I'm kind of curious. Okay. Okay. New Mesoscale discussion. I'm going to take a look at that on my Scroll Chromebug real quick. Kind of read it out to you guys so that way we don't leave this. No way. That's a very new Mesoscale discussion right here. 26 minutes ago. Greater tornado potential within weather watches 272 and 273. Okay. 7. Sorry. 722 and 723. And it's talking about this specific area. We'll turn it on over here. This one right here, it's talking about this area we're watching right here. It's got some good facts there, though, so. Let's move that back over to infrared satellite. And let's turn off Mesoscale discussions. I have that on there just so it's easier to show you guys without having to do anything else. Also known as laziness. That might be a tornado. Very concerning. Sorry. But this is a new severe thunderstorm warning. That was just issued for Lee, Macon, Chambers, and Russell counties in Alabama. They did, watching from North Carolina. Thank you for that. I've got a friend who lives in North Carolina and he's storm chasing tomorrow's threat, so it's pretty cool. Important note, this severe thunderstorm warning is not tornado possible tagged, which kind of leads me to believe that that tornado that we're seeing, I'm going to pull it over here for a little bit, that threat could be lowered, very lowered. Burlington, ooh. I will have a forecast video out sometime tomorrow talking about that. I'll probably do that after this tornado warning. I'll try to forecast the North Carolina threat for my friend as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. But with them not possible tagging this, I do think that they're going to cancel that tornado warning. And that is confirmed by looking at this. Maybe a bookend vortex, which wouldn't surprise me if something like that happened. I just want to confirm something. Yeah, that tornado watch does go until 9 a.m. We are entering the 9 a.m. tornado watch here shortly. That, to me, is insane. I think your strong tornadoes are over. So I do got to change the title here soon, because that could be seen as clickbait. But I'm not going to just yet. Thank you. I know I have this weird noise with my microphone. I do got to buy a new microphone. I'm just broke. Really broke. Saving up for a new car for storm chasing, so it's crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. What you're saying. I don't know much about that, but Auburn, I do not see them reissuing that tornado warning. Maybe a bookend vortex, however, I just cannot see them reissuing it. So probably at around 2:05 to 10, we'll try to end off so I can get sleep ready for tomorrow's little live stream, depending on the timing. I want to have this go off audibly, just in case something happens that we do have to come back to this while forecasting tomorrow. Also, we're out of that enhanced risk, so I'm going to remove that. Since we're already out of it, I'm just removing it. Yeah, your tornado threat, I think, is over with this cell right here. So, again, it's 1:53. You follow a special weather statement, by the way. There is still tornado potential within this area. Let me turn on watches so I can, again, want to show this. QLCS tornadoes are possible from Atlanta south. I don't think we'll be live as the storm goes into Atlanta. It does not look significant. If we do see a tornado warning in Atlanta, we will come right back for that. I will be awake till it passes Atlanta, but I won't be streaming because I'm going to be laying down. Just in case stuff does pick up in Atlanta. But it does not look likely. I think we're starting to see a bow start forming here, and we're going to see damaging winds pick up behind it. The tornado warning expires in 5 minutes, which is certainly good news for the area. And this, I'm looking at this, I'm not seeing much. That might be a small area of rotation, but other than that, this is, to me, is indicating I cannot draw. This to me is indicating that we are just seeing that damaging wind threat pick up in a bowing segment. So certainly good news that your tornado threat's starting to decrease in this area. It can ramp back up just like this. These are normal, especially for Dixie Alley. So I just want to see what they do with the tornado warning, if they extend it or if they let it go. And I kind of stay live about 10 minutes after that tornado warning is expired, just to make sure. And if I see something else, we'll extend. But till then, we're stuck here. Possibly something trying to form right there, which would really not be fun. Because we'll be tracking, we've tracked this from Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. I'm tired of tracking. I'm going to remove the storm track. Alright, it's coming right over Auburn, so this will kind of give us an idea as to what we're seeing, because if they reissue that tornado warning, which they're running slow today, who's got control over this? Birmingham has control of this whole area here. Okay. Dothan, Alabama. Alright, we'll go into Dothan. Wait. And then Pell City. I don't even know where that is, but we will find it in a second. I figure it's in one of these areas here. Dothan, Alabama. It does appear to be a severe thunderstorm warning just to your northwest. Midland City, Grimes area. Let me turn off this watch so it's much easier to differentiate. I figure it'll extend into Dothan here. It'll be out of Dothan by 3. I'm overestimating that, but right now we do have active severe thunderstorm warning for Ozark as well. So this area right here, severe thunderstorms. These are the 2 strongest areas of this line. Again, once this line passes, it's done. You guys can go to sleep. Dothan, I don't think will get hit too bad. I do see the threat of 60 mile per hour, maybe 70 mile per hour winds, but that's about it. And Pell City. Where is Pell City? St. Clair County. Oh, that's near Birmingham. And Pell City. You guys should be fine. Your severe weather threat's over for the night. You can go to sleep in Pell City. But yeah, this is the... Ignore the fact that my little warning legend...
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Alabama.
Yes, I agree with that. Alright, with that being in mind, they have canceled that tornado warning about 2 minutes early, which is good news. Means we'll be able to end here shortly. I do want to go ahead and go over Tallahassee. Yes, I just called that out. Tallahassee. Good. You guys can go to sleep. Yeah. This is where I was led to. Is there 2 Pell Cities? Because this is Pell City right here. Here, Jacksonville. Oh, I'm crazy. Camp Hill, yeah. I'm not even sure where I'm not used to Alabama, so I'm sorry if I don't know exactly where everything's at in Alabama. Or Florida, for that matter. But yeah, I bet it is with this line coming through. I'm not seeing anything tornadic anymore. It's just damaging winds at this point. What was I trying to say? Yeah, it's bad in Pell City. Am I missing something here? Northwest, oh. Oh, I was overlooking that. Okay. It just looks like light rain in Pell City. Unless you're talking about a different Pell City, which really possible. Yeah, Auburn's getting crazy. Yeah. I'm one of them that stays live until the last tornado warning and 10-15 minutes afterwards. Yeah, Auburn's out of it. Auburn's severe weather threat is over. Gusty wind behind the line, but other than that, that's it. And thank you for helping me locate some of these towns that I don't know where they're at. I'm not from this area. I'm not going to know where every city is. So I'm sorry about that. But thank you guys for helping me. Severe thunderstorm warning for Clayton, Eufaula, Louisville, Texasville, Baker Hill, Glenville, Jacksonville, Florida, because I know there's a Jacksonville. I believe there's a Jacksonville. Yeah. If it's in Alabama, you're fine. They're fine. See, yeah. Jacksonville is fine. Alabama. Severe weather threat for Jacksonville, Florida. I don't... not Mesoscale discussion on what day one. They are in a slight risk in Florida. Okay, there we go. Okay, it is 2:03. Let's forecast tomorrow, and then I'm ending off. I'll stay awake for Atlanta, but after that, I'm going to sleep. Alright. HRRR. I'm going to take 06Z, since everything 48 hours in. That's interesting. And let's get my time conversions up, because I suck at Zulu to Central and Eastern time. Or yeah, I can still rechat, so we're good. At 14Z, I do think we could see a major damaging wind threat here in South Carolina and Georgia. And 14Z is 8 a.m., so I'm going to be at church. This is at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 11 o'clock. I do think this will be your greatest damaging wind threat from North Carolina on down. I do think that this is your greatest area of damaging wind for tomorrow. This is at 17Z, 1 p.m. No. 10 a.m. No? Yeah, 1 p.m. I was reading that wrong. I was looking at other times. This is at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it breaks off at 0Z, which is 7 p.m. So it'll be out of the area by, I say, 1 a.m. It'll be offshore and we won't be worrying about it. Here's that associated low with the cell, by the way. That right there is that it. Muscadine, Alabama. I can check that. Let me find out where Muscadine is. Muscadine. I'm probably saying that wrong. Confirmed county. Let me check here in a second, because I don't know where any of these are. That's also unincorporated, so Selborne County, though. Which Okay. So over here, somewhere in here is where it's at. Yeah, thank you for that. I was kind of confused. You guys are fine. It is just rain, heavy rain at that. It's just that. Thank you, Christina Miller. Thank you for that. Again, I'm not from this area, so forgive me if I don't know where it's at and I have to Google it and ask for help. Alright, here's the deal. It's 2:07. At 2:15, I'm done. I don't think it'll be bad in Atlanta. There are severe thunderstorm warnings. I just don't see it being bad in Atlanta. And is the 78 on map? I cannot read. Oh yeah, this is 78 right here. US 78. Heffin, yeah. There it is. It's an unincorporated town, which, don't worry, I live in one of those myself. So I'm well aware of the struggles of hoping someone knows your town. But Google Maps really does help me in determining these. So, but all right, let's take a look at Atlanta radar one last time, and I think that will take me into a point where I'm gonna end off and reset. Monitor tomorrow. Possibly come back if we do see an enhanced risk get issued or just overall whelming tornadoes. There is a special weather statement for... You know what? We're going to stay live. How long does this thing go till? How long does this go till? This doesn't tell me anything. We're going to watch this because this special weather statement, I'm going to read it off. At 3:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm over Big Springs or 8 miles east of Wedowie, moving northeast at 60 mile per hour. Hazard 40 to 50 mile per hour and increased chance of a brief tornado. With that being in mind, I think we're going to kind of cover this a little bit longer just to make sure that, hey, that tornado threat does not go over Atlanta. It's going to be a long night. You're saying it's going to be long. I think at 2:30, even if it's not completely done, I'll have to end because I'll have to crack open 7 cans of Dr. Pepper today, and that's just really not cool. But for now, we dowie. Thank you. This is that area we're talking about. Right here. And this is moving at 60, so Atlanta's in the circle for increased tornado threat, by the way. I can see where they're saying increased tornado potential right there. I'm surprised that was not tornado warned. I think if Gray's overcome that area, we're just going to end it off because it is 2:10. I don't know if you guys can tell, my voice is starting to go down. I've been talking for 14 hours straight. So my voice is starting to die off. My awareness tapering. With that in mind, I think if I see anything concerning, because we're seeing a lot of Gray start to and stay in this area, which is what I'm hoping happens. You're Tallapoosa. Yeah. Tallapoosa, I remember in 2022 y'all had a tornado warning. Yeah, right there. That's Tallapoosa right there, or Tallapoosa County. Oh, we're finally gonna have a tower. I'm just kind of looking at the potential hazards. How long has it been since we've had a tornado warning? Just curious. I'm just curious to see when the last tornado warning was. Yeah, there we go. 53. Alright, that's good news. Oh yeah, 58, because it expired 2 minutes before that was canceled. Okay, that good. That's good. Concerning. Let's wait on the new velocity scan.
There is one new special marine warning.
Oh, Tallapoosa, Georgia. Oh. Just kind of go up slowly. Yeah, Okay, that's right where we were just at, right here, somewhere. Bring him this way. Yeah, right here. There we go. I found it.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Georgia.
LaGrange, severe thunderstorm warning. I just want to see if they're... Yeah, they Torpos tagged it. I know my graphic for this one sucks. But here we are. I'm pretty sure my computer's telling me it's time to end, but we're not ending yet until I kind of... Okay, we're fine, barely. At 2:20, if I don't see anything wrap up real crazy, we're going. And that's pretty cool. Tallapoosa County. I remember the tornado emergency of Tallapoosa County. I was at school and I was like, teacher, can I live stream? Just my teacher, chillest teacher ever, I will admit, says yes. So I went live for it. I remember it though. I think it was 22. Yeah, it was 2022. Panama City, Florida. Hello there. You guys should be fine in Panama City. LaGrange, your parents live in... Your dad and sisters and brother live in LaGrange. That's just a severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado possible.
One new severe thunderstorm
Yeah, tornado
warning
possible.
for Alabama.
Which I don't think will affect too much. We're just going to use this one for now. Yeah, y'all might get lucky on this one. I'm hoping that the winds die down here, but again, I'm only going to be live for the next 15 minutes unless a tornado warning does envelop or I see something that keeps me alive longer. Right now, the only reason I haven't ended is the special weather statement, weather statement here with the increased tornado potential. That has me there. Yeah, I just can't see that much happening. I'll do another forecast. I mean, yeah, a lot of people could get ice. I'm hoping to get a little ice storm here. It's been a long time since I've actually been able to take my ATV out on ice, and that's really fun. Stupid, but fun. I don't ever wish ice on anyone because I know it sucks to drive in. I've not driven in it yet, but it sucks to drive through. Sorry about that. Yeah. Here at my house, our last measurable snow was 2023 January. New warning.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Georgia.
Oh yeah, new severe thunderstorm warning. And they are toward possible tagging it. 60-mile-per-hour winds. If it, like I said, if it's a regular severe thunderstorm warning, I'm not going to stay alive. This expires 45 after 2. Thank you for subscribing, and you're welcome for the coverage. I enjoy coverage like this, and this is what I want to do, so why not get started early? I mean, I could see a QLCS tornado trying to develop out of this, especially right here. But South Florida had snow? I don't remember that. I've been living under a rock. I'm gonna stay awake. Either way. I just don't want to stay live past Atlanta. Alright, where is the population center of Atlanta? And yeah, right here. Oh, that continue. I've got a choice. My voice, my throat's hurting like really bad right now. My throat is really hurting. I think what we're going to do, we're going to stick it out just past Atlanta, probably towards Stone Mountain, and then that's it. That's what we're going to try to do. No guarantees. I am popping another Dr. Pepper.
There is one new special marine warning.
Water time and Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper keeps me awake. Water keeps my throat dry. Throat wet. Sorry. I'm going to restock on water too while we're at it, because we may be here for a long run. This will kind of let the water in my cup also cool off too, because it's room temperature. There we go. There we go. We have that back. So, alright. Now it's time to stick it out to the end. But what I am going to do, I'm going to turn these lights down in here. Oh, I just turned it off. I'm going to turn my... Yeah, too many calories. I'm going to be doing a lot of running this week, though, so that's good news. I'm going to run this off at this point. Kind of work it off. I have, like, my own little weight system here, so I'm fine. I can go without Dr. Pepper for a month, and then we're here. Yeah, I know, Charles Sutton. Yeah, I'm aware, but thank you very much. I'm willing to take risks for you guys. Yeah, I'll probably do that later today. Try that later today or tomorrow, depending. I may not get much sleep tonight, so after church, probably will have to sleep. Sugar Rush, I usually use it for caffeine. There's a little caffeine in it. But, what is that? Okay, that's nothing major. I thought I just saw something crazy. I mean, I am able to deal with sugar very well. But, over the course of 14 hours, I've had 7 cans of Dr. Pepper, which normally I would only have 3 in a live stream like this. But that's... Yeah, I know. But give Lafayette, I think the wind is dying down. Alright. Pensacola. Okay. Lafayette. I've called it out so many times. I should be able to find it. I've called it out. I don't know how many times today. I know it's got to be along this line. Okay, time for Google Maps, because Google Maps is helpful. Lafayette, Alabama. Yeah, I was right. Alexander City, okay. South of 5 points. Or, right here. Somewhere in here. I know it's south of Alexander City. Oh, over here. I gotta find 5 points, though. Oh, there we go. Found it. Thank you. Yeah, that wind's dying down. You're getting on that backside of it. Definitely dying down, but you're still saying 40-mile-per-hour winds. I'm overlooking a lot of stuff, and I'm sorry about that, everyone. 14 hours really isn't helpful. West of Vale, yeah. 40-mile-per-hour winds, looks like, but yeah, you can go to sleep now. We are now starting to enter Georgia. Dothan's about to get a severe thunderstorm warning, I bet. This is the area we're watching. I do think of tornado potential. Right there could be. Sorry. When I do that, I'm just coughing or sneezing, and I don't really want to show on stream. Thank you for subscribing, and you're welcome for the updates. Whitesburg, Sergeant, you guys are up next. 27A from Carrollton to Noonan. Noonan. Yeah. Roopville and Central Hatchie is seeing the biggest... I need to use this area here. This is that gusty winds right here along this line. That's where your gustiest winds are. Power outages are possible. We'll get a power outage count here soon. But alright, I'm closing my school Chromebook for now until someone else asks me a question that I don't know of a place. I need to take my headphones off for a second. Let's go. We're seeing gustier winds along Roopville and Central Hatchie. And then down here, new severe thunderstorm warning from Lumpkin up towards the old severe thunderstorm warning, LaGrange severe thunderstorm warning. So from Grantville, Moreland, all the way down to Lumpkin and Weston, Georgia, is severe thunderstorm warning. And we're watching the cell as it comes towards Atlanta. I need to turn my monitor brightness down. I'm trying my best. Perfect. I'll increase brightness there. We're seeing winds up to 53 mile per hour along that line here, which is again why we have that severe thunderstorm warning for the potential of 60. We have almost tracked all of Alabama. You follow Alabama, you're next under the gun. I figure you'll get a severe thunderstorm warning here soon. Actually, let's take a look at that while we're here. Phoenix City. I have never heard of this city. That looks pretty popular. And Bibb City. This is starting to tell me, hey, we may get a tornado warning here soon. So we're going to watch this area now. I think this is where your best tornado potential at this time is for a QLCS spin-up tornado. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado warning here shortly for this area. Probably till 3 a.m. These, 26 dead after plane crash in Japan. Wow. It's insane. And if we come down here south, we'll see just a line of thunderstorms passing through Milton. Your severe weather threat's over. You guys can go to sleep if you guys want. I wouldn't be surprised if they tornado warn this, just based off of that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado warning for possibly Eufaula, but Batesville up towards near Omaha. That really wouldn't surprise me. New, wait, is that new? Yeah, that's like 2 scans now. Okay. Oh, I was just talking about that. There you go. There's a new warning. I can't figure out where. No, they removed 2 warnings, special rain warnings. Let's go back over here to Atlanta. I believe it's Atlanta. Just because ATL. That's the reason. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. Yeah, I don't see any tornado threat with that. I do see that. We have gusty winds, but that's all within here. maybe right there. Other than that, this right here's that damaging one threat. Maybe right there. Could go off, but I don't think I see many National Weather Service offices go with a special weather statement to show possible increased chance of a brief tornado. I mean, that is rare to see a special weather statement have those words, so. Oh, Whitesboro, let's get and get. Oh, wrong button. That's okay. Let's get a storm track on this. We're just gonna put it here and see. Atlanta, 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it past Atlanta. I just can't see myself making it past Atlanta. Good night. Good night, ATL Florida girl. Thank you for coming in and thank you for joining. God. No, we're not doing this. At this point, I'm not even sure if the National Weather Service knows what's happening. It's so late. Hamlet 10, you guys will be impacted here in the next 5 minutes. Same with over here. If I had one of my other tools, which I don't have right now because it's broken, because I got an updated script, and I'm not sure how yet. I'm learning that, but I could give exact times through a better storm tracking mode than what I have on GR2 Analyst. It's a plug-in for GR2, but I've broken the script and don't know how to fix it. I do see myself at 3. I'm trying to end, or probably 2:45. I can't make it past that. What's your guys' opinions? Just kind of wondering. Because this is just a regular severe thunderstorm warning. Yes, tornado possible tagged. I also gotta fix my tornado possible tag. Severe thunderstorm warnings. So that's why I'm not using that. I've also gotta fix some graphics with the severe thunderstorm warning here. Because I can tell it's just not there. This is your wide view. 8 severe thunderstorm warnings. This is now going over Central Hatchie, and Roopville near Clem. Whitesburg, Sargent are the more major popular areas in the path of this. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm figuring. I probably won't get sleep until after it passes Atlanta, but I will be watching it just in case, hey, if it does spin up a tornado, we'll come right back. This will give my voice a little rest. Probably end in about 10 minutes. This will put me at 14 hours total. Nice. Which is not something I like doing. I'll definitely do that here soon. Am I far behind? No. Okay, I just had a concern. I'll get sleep here in a second. What I might do, or not. What? Oh. Okay, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Not severe weather related, not anything I can really say publicly. Alright, I will definitely look into that. Thank you. Let me screenshot this so I can have that on file. Because I do want... Because I'm going to check out... Because I do want to get my camera quality sorted out. Not camera quality. It's perfect. But mic quality. There we go. Thank you. And thank you for the luck. With this being in mind, yeah, that's what I gotta look into, and I'll probably get some here in a second. I just kind of want to see the better options that we have. Yeah, I know a lot of them work with OBS. I mean, it's just, I don't have a good enough CPU to run good ones, and they'll all sound crap. But that's the... It is 11:27. In Hawaii. VSTs are lightweight. Alright. Elmore County, Alabama. I figure I'm passing right. Oh, there we go. Found it. It's looking good. Just rain. You're done. You can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. Your severe weather threat is over. It's now in Georgia and near Eufaula. Possibly up towards Dothan. Alright, with everything in mind, your tornado threat... Oh, new severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, for Crestview, just east of Milton. Okay. The insanity I'm watching. My friend... I'm gonna say my friend has done something dumb. And is kind of telling me about it. So... It's gonna be fun to watch that, too, but... Alright, thank you, Birday. I just called... That's an issue. Birday, thank you. I will, look into some of that stuff, because I feel like it runs away people, which ain't good. because maybe someone who actually needs it doesn't get it and they could be killed, which is the whole issue. We are exiting that 5% tornado risk. With all things considered, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I will stay awake in case Atlanta does see a tornado warning. I will come right back here. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notifications turned on so you can know once I'm live. Because I may be live back today with Atlanta tornado warning, or might not be. But I am going to be calling the stream here 2 hours and 26 minutes into this part. Over 14 hours of content right here. I'm going to go through the whole 18 hours, see how long that one tornado was on the ground for. I know at least over 3 hours and 30 minutes. Auburn, Alabama, you're fine. Go to sleep. No more severe thunderstorm warning, no more severe weather. The storm's past you. But with that, I do not think it'll be really bad. If you guys in Atlanta think it's going to get bad, tune to your local stations. Have a weather app on your phone, like local weather. And it will drastically die off. The line is drastically dying. There's still severe thunderstorm warnings, but it's not like it was when it entered Alabama. It is out of Alabama mostly. We've had several intense tornadoes. I do think we saw a half-mile wide wedge at least in Mississippi. But Mississippi had a half-mile wide wedge today. That was crazy to cover. But with all things considered today, when does this severe thunderstorm warning end? Until 3:45. I'm going to see if they extend the severe thunderstorm warning, because if they don't, I'm done. If they do, and it does include Atlanta, might as well stick it out. But I do believe I'm done. I do want to analyze something using radar scope. There was a truck struck by a tornado today. That is insane. Also, I want to point out that just today we were at 194 subscribers. We've gained 10. I want to say thank you to those people who trust me enough and who subscribed. Thank you for that. That really does mean a lot. And thank you for 200 subscribers. That is a milestone I did not think I'd hit this soon. I thought it would be like 2025. Pensacola, Florida. Yeah, Pensacola should be fine. Pensacola actually can go to sleep. So there's that. Pensacola can go to sleep. What do you need? Oh, thank you, Luke, for watching. Oh, that is amazing. I noticed you. Bro, asking for a shout out through Snapchat is insane. Thanks, Luke. But once again, they have let it go. So I'm going to wait 5 more minutes and I'm gone. Because that'll tell me Atlanta, South Atlanta Metro might get a severe thunderstorm warning, but still, That severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire. I wouldn't be surprised if South Atlanta Metro got into the severe thunderstorm warnings today, but we're gonna temporarily die off. Then I think that we'll watch this line pick back up, and we'll have coverage up here. I'll also have a storm chasing friend, so that'll be pretty interesting. I'm awake right now. Because the storm is crazy outside my window. Your cats are running out. Yeah. It's not going to be too bad. You're probably going to hear thunder, some wind, but other than that, your severe threat is over. There is no threat of a tornado. You've still got a little bit of wind. That's okay. And a lot of thunder. But other than that, you guys will be fine. The cell I was watching has considerably weakened. The one I was watching for Atlanta. Atlanta expects heavy winds, but other than that, 14 hours and 32 minutes in, that's it. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for 204 subscribers. That really does mean a lot to me. Really, thank you for those people. 204 of you guys trust me enough, and I want to say thank you. I may not have a degree yet, but that's what my college plans are, is to get a degree. And with this being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching the stream. And stay safe. If you guys are... I'm going to pull out a little map here real quick so I can let you guys see. If you guys are... If you guys are in this area here, watch out. Right here, this area needs to watch out for severe thunderstorm warnings and things like that. That does include Atlanta. And tomorrow, this area needs to watch out after 7 for severe weather. Well, I figure we'll see an enhanced risk kind of get issued right here for wind. That's my opinion. But other than that, with all things considered, it's time that we do end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you don't mind, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know every time I go live or upload, which I think here in about January, on January 1st, we'll have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday uploads, most likely. And we'll try to have them after school. I mean, if I don't have school, we'll still have them. I've got another area, so we're good. Alrighty, thank you for tuning in. I'm Kelly Rose, signing off. Until next time, peace. We will be back if needed. Other than that, peace out.